Alright, I'm going to melt a half a stick of butter. Alright, I'm using bananas today, but you can use any fruit you'd like. Before I made apple and it was wonderful. So I'm going to melt. I got this on medium heat. I'm going to do the butter, half a cup of sugar, white sugar, and a whole cup of powdered. I mean, not powdered sugar, but brown sugar. Get it all out of there. Alright, now we're going to just cook this. Now, if you'd like, you can add nuts to this mixture right here, and it'll already be, incorporated in it. But if not, you can just top with nuts. Okay, we're gonna cook this down quite a bit. Like I said, is a half a stick of butter, a half a cup of white sugar, and a whole cup of brown sugar. Make sure you pack the brown sugar down to get a full cup. All right, then I'm gonna add a half of a teaspoon of salt. All right, and then I'm gonna add a whole teaspoon of ground cinnamon. I really like the flavor of cinnamon, but if you want to, you don't have to add cinnamon. You can just have like a banana caramelly, thing going on. But me personally, I like the cinnamon, so we're gonna add cinnamon. And I'm just gonna cook this on medium high. You don't want to cook it too high. You don't want to burn it. So I'm just gonna let this cook for a little bit, and I'm gonna keep stirring it, and then I will come back and show you what I do next. Alright, it's kind of boiling together. Now I'm going to add fresh bananas. This is 3 sliced bananas. Okay, so you got the bananas in there. You want to mix those up a little bit, get them all coated. Alright, you want to let this cook for about, let this simmer on the medium for maybe 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to, pulverize the banana, so you just cook it a little bit. We'll cook it I'll give it about 3 minutes, and then what I'm going to do is drain all this off. I want to keep my caramel sauce. You don't want your cheesecake to be too sweet. So what I'm gonna do is just cook it, and then I'm gonna remove the bananas. All right. I'll show you in a minute. All right. Before I add a little bit of this mountain honey. I put about a tablespoon of it in there. I just like to put honey and stuff, so it's not necessary, but I just like the way it makes everything kind of meld together. You see how good this looks now? This has been going for 3 minutes. So I have a shortbread crust. Now you can buy these at the store. It's just a shortbread cut crust, and you bake it for 5 minutes. I'm going to strain some of this off. And I want mostly bananas in here. You don't want all the caramel sauce just yet, because we're going to top it with that. turn this on. It's gonna look great. Alright, what you're gonna need for the cream cheesecake topping, you're gonna use cream cheese. This is a whole bar of cream cheese, 1 egg. This is a large egg, and a half cup of sugar. Okay, I'm gonna pour the half cup of sugar right in. I'm gonna pour the egg right in. Okay. And then I'm going to get some flavor. This is going to be a banana flavor, but what I'm going to use is vanilla. So I'm going to put a little bit of pure vanilla. About you can do a half a teaspoon since it's not really that much. Mix this into this cream. Creamy consistency. No lump. You get lumps in it and it's going to kind of taste like, whoa. It's going to taste like clumps of cream cheese right there. And you don't want that. You want the flavor to be throughout. Alright, you want it to be smoother than this, but I'm going to stop here. Alright, so I've got my shortbread crust. I baked this on 350 for 5 minutes. You can buy them at the store or you can make your own shortbread. Alright, I put my bananas in here with my cinnamon and sugar goodness, you know. But I've drained it. Now I have drained it. So this is what I have left. I'm going to use this for my topping, my caramel topping. Alright, so once you got all this incorporated, you want to go ahead and use your cheesecake that you put to the side. And I just kind of spread it out here.
Now is the time that you need to call. They'll take $500 off a Heil system replacement because when they take it out, it's 2 or 3 days without your AC. Now the perfect time to do it. You don't want to do it in the middle of the summer.
I'll try to spread this out without, getting it everywhere.
Now you can save big time on your ticket purchases. Just enter the promo code Roxanne at TicketFest.
I'm a one-woman cameraman, so you'll have to excuse my extreme views for what I'm doing right here. My extreme photography. Anyway, you just spread this out here. This is going to be your cheesecake. You want to spread it to the ends. The truth and all the lies. Alright, and then I'm going to stick this back in the oven and bake it for 350 for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back and check on it. I'll let you see how it's going. Alright, I have my cheesecake is now done. I have taken it out of the oven and I have cooled it. It looks nice, got a golden brown. And like I said, it took about 30 minutes. Alright, then I'm going to take I'm warming it up. It's just like a little caramel sauce. And I just take this and I just drizzle it along right here. However I want to do it.
You keep teasing me with this near-death experience story. And yes, so you never actually tell
it's
it.
just to
It's
add some color, some flavor.
I don't know.
I slipped, like, trying to get out of the shower this morning.
Well, that is the scariest thing ever. I do it like on a weekly basis, and I see my life flash before my eyes.
There's like a giant bruise like down
All right.
my nose.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this. Alright, I got my caramel sauce on it, drizzled how I want it. If you don't want it too sweet, you might not want to put a lot on it. If you want it sweet, I'm going to use some of this Ghirardelli chocolate flavored sauce, and I'm going to come across just like this. Just for a little pizzazz. Then I'm going to take some chopped pecans, and I'm going to throw those on top of that. Now, if you want to make this an apple, of course, you probably might not want to put the chocolate, but if you wanted to make it in any other thing, you know, you can do it just like this. And that's it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching today. And if you like my videos, please like and subscribe. Let me get a piece out for you guys. I might not be able to do this with the camera, so give me a second.